everybody. Today we have Lenovo ThinkPad P1 Gen 3. It's an Intel Core i7 10th Gen laptop with beautiful graphics, NVIDIA Quadro T2000. Let's take it apart, let's see what we can fix, replace or upgrade. Start with bottom screws. Now we have to separate the bottom case from the Palmrest. So find a gap where you can put your tool in. Oh, and now we can separate it. Look for the part number on the white sticker. Now we can access all the internal components. So start with disconnecting the battery. And now we can pull it out. So if the battery is swollen or doesn't hold a charge, you can replace it. Alright, and here that's our part number for the battery. So now we can take out our speakers. So if the sound is bad, you can replace your speakers. There is no screws, just unplug it from the motherboard. And the part number is on the sticker. Here, these two places, that's our M2 slot for the storage, so you can add another drive here, or if this one doesn't work and the laptop tells you there is no boot device, or you would like to upgrade this one for the system, then you can do it. So unscrew, pull it out. That's the NVMe SSD drive. Here under that cover, that's our RAM memory slot. One is empty, one is occupied, so you can upgrade your memory or replace it if it doesn't work. Spread those arms, and now you can pull it out. To install it back, just put it in and press in. Alright, and that's the DDR4 memory. Here, that's our heatsink to cool our processor and the graphics and cooling fans. So if your laptop overheats and you would like to add cooling paste between the heatsink and the processor, or if the fan doesn't spin or makes grinding noise, or it's clogged with hair, then you would like to replace it. So unscrew all the screws. Looks like fan doesn't have screws. Okay, let's see if we can take it out now. Be careful, don't bend the heatsink. If you bend it, it won't work anymore. It may be stuck to the processor because of the cooling paste. So, alright, so now here we have wires running through the fan. So let's make sure they are out of the way. That's our Wi-Fi antenna. So let's disconnect it. Disconnect from the motherboard, and now we can pull them out. Oh, there is one more video cable running through the other fan. Alright, so that's our heatsink and fans. Here we have the part number. Here that's our processor and the graphics. They both soldered on the motherboard, so if these don't work, you have to replace the whole motherboard. Same with the Wi-Fi card. This one is soldered on the motherboard. If the Wi-Fi doesn't work, you have to replace the motherboard. Alright, so now let's take out our motherboard. So continue with disconnecting all the cables. That connector was very short. That's for the DC power jack, so we can take it out now. Alright, so the cable goes under the hinge, so we will take it out now. So let's unscrew the screws for the hinges. Now gently unfold the hinges. And we can disconnect our screen assembly. The DC jack fell off. So that's the power jack. If your laptop isn't getting the power and that jack is physically broken, you can replace it. So now let's continue with the motherboard. Unscrew all the remaining screws. Let's don't forget to unplug all the cables. I always close those clips. If you leave them open, you can break them later. Okay, so we have to take out these screws as well. This is a new design with so many screws around the USB port that makes them stronger so they don't get pushed in the laptop. Alright, now we can take out the motherboard. Here we have the part number. So that's our Palmrest touchpad keyboard assembly. Let's see if we can take out just the touchpad. And by the way, if you need parts, check gatlaptopparts.com. Alright. Alright, so this is how you can replace the touchpad. Here we have the part number. The keyboard is held by a bunch of tiny screws, so usually sold in one piece with the Palmrest. But if you have to, you can replace just the keyboard as well. And now, that's our beautiful screen. Very fragile, very thin, usually glued with adhesive on both sides. Very hard to take it out. So if you can, look for the whole screen assembly on eBay or GetLaptopParts.com. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.